Alright. Hello, chat. Hello. How is it going? How are you going? Are you indeed all going places, or are you, like me, sitting in your bedrooms, getting very, very hot and bothered from the weather? It has been very hot today. Oh, I've drunk so much fluid, but now fought through the worst of it. And, yes, I'm ready. Ready to do some streaming. Can you hear me now, Andrew? Testing. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Hopefully you can hear me now. If not, I'm going to have to do some emergency changes. Can you hear me? There we go. Yeah, there we go. I heard myself. Brilliant. No, I'm gonna have to figure out the trolling at some point. I'm still too naive for my own good when it comes to trusting you guys in chat. I shouldn't trust any of the things you say, unless we're in GeoGuessr, and you guys do help a lot when we play GeoGuessr, which will be returning very shortly. GeoGuessr, I'm gonna try and do a GeoGuessr stream this week, hopefully. Hopefully get another guest on for that, but today we're not doing GeoGuessr. As promised, I am beginning Japanese language learning. Now, I have successfully, on Monday last week, booked my yearly, well, probably going to be yearly trip to Japan, or the Far East of some description. But yeah, I've confirmed, I've got flights, am going indeed to the land of the rising sun. This will be my second trip there. So I figured, why not try to do some actual proper, real, true and real learning of the language. So for the next couple of streams, I am planning to try several different versions for several different several different types of Japanese language learning apps. Probably Duolingo, Memrise. I know there's a bunch of fun games on Steam which do Japanese language learning, so I might try one of those. And if any of you in the chat have any recommendations for how I could learn Japanese better, which would also make relatively informative and entertaining stream content, please let me know. Oh, right. So I have reset my Duolingo account. It's existed for a little bit of time, and I did do some learning on it a long time ago, about a year plus ago, but I sort of stopped doing it for a while, and I've let my brain muscles atrophy. So we are just going to jump straight in. We are going to try and complete. Well, this first section will probably be quite quick. Oh yeah, I've also got a drawing tablet. So when it starts wanting me to draw and like write actual symbols out, I will be prepared for it. Let me see if I can. There you go. That is the stylus moving the mouse. If you can see the mouse, can you see the mouse? I don't know if you can. Oh well. Right. Well, anyway, let's get started, shall we? Oh, I did reset everything, so it's going to be a bit. No, I don't need tips. Oh, and also, let me turn the sound on for you. You get all the Duolingo sound stuff. Right, let's get to it, shall we? Right, sushi. Oh, okay, so one moment, chat. Let's take the best thing to do when learning a language is turn off the English romanized versions of stuff, because that's cheating, and you're not going to learn anything by doing that. But no, sushi. Pictures help a little bit, but there's the symbol for su and the symbol for she, so easy. Water, mizu, mizu. Easy. Sushi kudasai. I know that already. Sushi, please. Water, mizu. Mizu. There we go. Easy peasy. Yes, I'm not touching the Romanji stuff. We are going to go straight into it. Water. Mizu. Mizu. So I did do a lot of learning in the past. So all this basic stuff, I have some level of knowledge already. So hopefully we should steamroll through this and get to probably doing some kind of a... Well, probably going to just learning hiragana itself before learning words. But right, rice. Gohan. Yeah.
Gohan.
Although I've been told by people that that isn't how you write rice properly, and this is essentially Duolingo ultra simplifying part of the language. And I also think I agreed because I did some research myself and found it. Yeah, that was probably true.
Gohan kudasai.
That's rice, please. Gohan kudasai.
Mizu kudasai.
Mizu kudasai.
Kudasai.
Rice. Gohan. Look, a long time ago, I had a large blonde afro, alright? Alright? Yeah, Duolingo often simplifies a lot of things, and it's not the best, but this is only stream 1 in my journey into learning the language, so it is merely the start of my journey.
Mizu.
No.
Gohan.
Gohan. 10 in a row? Yeah, the first bit is always going to be very easy, chat. I might do a lot of this off stream if I come back to Duolingo. Green tea. Ocha.
Ocha.
Sushi kudasai.
Sushi kudasai. Green tea. Or chia.
Cha.
Green tea. Ocha.
Ocha.
Sushi.
Sushi.
Kudasai.
Kudasai.
Mizu.
Mizu. Ocha. Gohan.
Ocha kudasai.
Green tea, please. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Rice, please. Yeah. Gohan. Kudasai. Rice. Gohan. Sushi. Ocha. Kudasai. Mizu. Brilliant. Perfect lesson. That wasn't very hard, but streak 1 completed. There we go. Okay. Well, I guess if I keep doing these lessons, I'm going to want to at least have Duolingo as a backstop practicing, daily practice. So I'll go for 50. There we go. 5 gems. Brilliant. There we go. That was pretty easy. Yeah, I guess let's we could continue, or you know what? Let's start, chat. If you get your pens and pieces of paper ready, you can also learn along with me the basics of hiragana, which is the main writing system in Japan, as it says here. That isn't kanji, but it won't let me learn kanji until I've done both of these to a large degree and reached a ridiculous milestone further down this scrolly list. So we're just going to have to keep going, I think. So yeah, let's start with hiragana, chat. I've got my drawing tablet ready if it wants me to actually start writing them. I hope it does, because that's the best way to practice. So yeah, let's start with hiragana. There we go. Learn the characters. All right, chat. Hiragana 101. Japanese has 3 writing systems: hiragana, katakana, and kanji. In hiragana, each character represents a syllable. For example, ushi is pronounced ushi. Yeah. Ushi. It means cow. Can you figure out what sushi means? Yeah, okay, yeah. Simple. Let's just begin. Right, Now let's see if I can start using my drawing tablet. Okay. Might be a bit janky. Come on. Okay, let's not use the drawing tablet for these slidey ones.
す
Sue.
し
She. I forgot how janky this was on when you're not doing it on your phone screen. Oh, if Varangium, if you'd like to assist in any way, if I get anything majorly wrong, I'll ask you questions in the chat. I'm thinking about doing a proper course myself at some point. Maybe a night course at Reading University or Sue.
すし
She.
しう
Ooh.
う
Ooh. Yeah, chat, you're going to have to get used to me repeating these syllables over and over again. It's the very basics of... It's essentially going to be a lot of repetition in these streams, so... You should also be... Chat, you should be learning along with me. I'm gonna start asking you questions. When I get confident enough in these toddler-level basics, I'm going to start asking you the toddler-level basic questions. Like, she...
し
I'm lucky I know she, because it's like the first thing Duolingo teaches you, and that's like one of the actual... I actually know what it means just by looking at it.
し
Although, it's how it sounds, I should say. Obviously, it means different things, but it's in different oh, pardon me, chat, in different words.
うう
Ooh. Gonna need to turn my speakers up.
う
Ooh.
こ
Ko. Ko.
こ
Ko.
す
Su.
す
Su.
すし
Su.
す
Shi.
し
There we go. You know what I could also do is I could probably buy some kind of actual Japanese keyboard, because that if I get serious, I could probably start forcing myself to actually read and write in Japanese on a daily basis to really force it. Although if I do it in the office, I'm going to get shouted at by Rory and a few others. Matching pairs. Shi,
し
su,
す
ko,
こ
u. Ko,
し
shi. Su, shi, u, ko.
牛
U, she. There we go, chat. Perfect lessons. Admittedly, this is the, yeah, I could use the software input, but I feel like I'm more than happy to do yeah. I need to do that at some point. Look, I'll investigate various methods, alright? It'll probably be funny stream content if I put a camera facing the Japanese keyboard and you guys can shout at me for failing to do it. I'll do my brother. There we go. Right, let's just keep going with hiragana, chat. That is going to be the nature of today's stream, probably. Learning hiragana through the hiragana thing. Right, she.
すし
Sushi.
す
Sushi.
し
Su.
すう
U.
うす
Su. You know what? I won't click these first because they give the sound. And to really make myself learn it, I need to actually be thinking about the matches in my head, the translation. So,
う
ko,
こ
shi.
牛牛
U,
う
shi.
し
Cow.
しす
Shisu. Usu.
う
Usu.
すこす
Kosu. I'm not going insane.
こ
Yes.
す
Usu. Yeah, chat. I need to. If I get things wrong this early on, don't blame me, chat. It's because I've become incredibly rusty, and everyone does make mistakes when you like repeat things over and over again. But I hope you're all. Yeah, it won't be as good as taking a real class, although that would be cool if I could get some proper Japanese teacher to come on stream with me and just sit there and teach me. That would be incredibly entertaining. But I don't have any money to pay a Japanese teacher right now, so it would have to be if one of you guys thinks themselves qualified enough to sit and teach me down the line. Obviously, it won't happen anytime soon, but if you think you're qualified enough, I might bring you on stream. Right, back to this. Shisu,
シス、
ushi,
牛、
sushi,
寿司、
utsu,
薄、
kosu,
こす、腰、腰、
koshi,
こ、
koshi.
し、
Here we go.
薄、薄、薄、
Utsu. I think that's what it says. So, okay, I need to turn the speakers up on my computer. One moment. Right.
薄、
Utsu. Right. Select the correct character for Shiu. Shiu. So, Shiu. Shi. Su. Shiu. Shiko koshi.
すす、
Su. Yeah, I'm aware there are festivals in London coming on. I'm probably going to be going to a lot of them, to be honest. Obviously, as long as they're not in November, when I'm going to be in Japan myself. Oh, hello, Mr. Fujin. No laughing, all right? No laughing. No laughing, Mr. Fujin. I'm only... Look, this is repeating stuff I've already learnt, so... All right. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Doing new letters, chat. Father. Ka. Sa. E.
あ、
All right. Ah.
あ、
Ah.
か、
Ka. Well, this slidey mechanism game is a bit annoying. Very janky.
か、
Ka. Ah.
あ、か、か、
Ka.
か、さ、
Sa. There we go.
さ、
Sa. Ka.
か、さ、さ、
Sa.
さ、
Sa.
い、
E.
い、
E.
さ、
Sa.
さ、赤、
Ka. Does that mean red? I think that means red. Yes! I know a word, chat. I know a word in Japanese. Brilliant. No, Fujin is not Japanese, but he does know a lot about the language. I know him in real life, chat. Real life friends, imagine that. No, he is very good at he is very good at the language, so I've given him permission to come in and laugh at me. So feel free to join him, although I am trying my best, chat. Alright, patching pairs.
か、
Ka, sa,
こ、
ko,
あ、
e. E.
あ、
She. Ka. I don't know why that took me so long. Sa. E. Shika. That's deer.
傘、
Shika.
傘、傘、
Ka. Sa. Umbrella. Yes, he can make fun of me for my poor Japanese skills, but he does indeed have an anime profile picture. And yes, I'll give you permission to hold it against him. Although saying that, my Twitter profile picture is a Tory gate from my last trip to Japan. I think it was one of them from Kyoto. I think it's the very base of Mount Inari, the shrine at the bottom of the hill. Right, more hiragana chat. We're going to keep going.
シス
Shisu. Shisu.
シス
Oh, actually wants me to type. Okay. Su.
こす
There we go. Kosu. Usu.
う
Usu.
す
Shisu.
牛
U. She. Cow. That means cow. Look, I'm going to need an umbrella when I go in November. It's going to be very rainy, I assume. Right, matching pairs. Utsu.
うす
Shiu. Shiu.
しう
Shiko.
しこ
Shisu.
しす
Oh, that was... Okay, they need to change the order of that. That was too easy.
こし
Koshi. Sushi. Yeah,
し
sushi.
す
No. I
Sushi.
almost dyslexiated that. Right. Sushi.
うす
Usu. Usu. Kotsu. Kotsu.
こす
Kotsu.
寿司
Sushi. Koshi. Koshi.
こし
Shiko.
しこ
Shishi.
しし
Sushi.
寿司
Ushi.
うすうす
Utsu. Koshi. Koshi.
寿司
Ooh. Sushi. Sutsu. What am I doing? Sutsu. That was my first mistake, chat. I was too quick. I thought myself... Oh, I was too cocky then. I was going too quickly. I need to slow it down and actually think about what I'm learning. It might rain. Might snow in November. Shishi. Shiu. Shisu. Koshi. That wasn't a perfect lesson. I got one of those multi-answered ones wrong. Duolingo has lied to me. It shouldn't praise me for imperfect efforts. Look, for smoking, if you can get... Okay, the effort will be worth it if it means smoking the pork shoulder creates something delicious, alright? So, Valorn, keep at it. I wish I had time to have a proper what's it called? Proper smoker or smoke proper food. Keep going. Send photos to my Twitter. Ah.
赤赤
Aka.
赤
Ka. There we go. Red. E.
い
E.
か
Ka.
か
Ka.
あ
A. Shi.
しこ
Ko. Sa.
朝
A. Sa.
ささい
Sai. Sa-I. Sai. Shika. Shika.
か
Deer. That means deer. I'm sure that means deer.
うさ
Because that Shika Noko Koshi Tan Tan, that anime. I remember watching a trailer for that. I need to actually watch it because it was the first the first true Souls-like anime that was.
うさうさ
Usa.
うさ
Usa. Is that a bear? That sounds like that means bear to me in my head. Ooh. Sai,
Sai.
aka,
Aka. Kasa.
kasa, shika, usa,
Isu.
isu,
Isu.
chair, isu, chair. Yeah, I know the word. Going to Nara in real life was very fun. And yes, the deer do indeed bow at you when you bow at the deer. Although they do expect food in return. Although I assume they're used to not getting food from tourists and people just bowing for them.
Ika.
Ika. Sa. Sa, usa, shika, kasa, ika,
Sai.
sai. Years old. Oh, that's the other thing I'm going to need to learn. Numbers. I need to start learning those at some point. Yes, buy those guitar parts. Do it. Go on, do it. Buy the guitar parts. Think to yourself, yes. Yes. I've been forced to impulse buy these guitar parts by the man behind the voice on stream. Do it. Do it. Buy the guitar parts, Hypo. You can do it. Alright, more letters. E. E. A. E. E. So not E. That's what how they pronounce I. E. Mi. Chi. Wa.
Chi.
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 Wa.
Wa. So down like that. Alright.
Wa.
Wa. Chi.
Chi. Wa.
Wa.
Wa. E.
E. This is one of the easier bits of hiragana to learn, as it's literally in the word for no, which I'm sure we'll learn quite soon.
E.
E. Wa.
Wa. Wa. Wa.
Wa. E.
E. Mi.
Mi. Mi.
Mi.
Mi.
E.
E.
E. Emi.
E. Mi. So,
E.
e. Mi.
Mi.
Wa.
Wa.
Ka.
E.
E.
Mi.
Mi. Chi. Wa. Mi.
Chi.
Chi. E. Su. Mi. Chi. Wa.
Ichi.
Ichi. So,
Ichi.
Ichi. I almost read etchi, and oh, I know what etchi means. I'm sure some of you guys in chat also know what etchi means. Raises eyebrow. Ah, wah, 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 wah. Oh, there we go. The bars are beginning to fill up. Now, we've done a little bit of this. That's a good little bit of practice, but it's not good to just keep going and going and going at stuff like this. It's good to take breaks. Let your mind atrophy for about 10 minutes, and then go back to it and see if you've actually learned anything. So, we are returning to the main unit now, taking a quick break from the actual hiragana learning. Let's get to it. Obviously, I already know some of these from past learnings, but yeah. So, mizu,
水、
kudasai,
ください。
ocha,
お茶、
sushi,
寿司。
gohan.
寿司ください。
Sushi, please. Green tea. Ocha.
お茶
Water. Mizu. Mizu.
寿司とご飯
Sushi. To means and. And then obviously Duolingo thinks rice means gohan, so we'll go with that. Sushi to gohan kudasai. Yeah, I've PayPal for it's being a billion dollar country. It just isn't. It isn't good. PayPal just never seems to work properly. Ocha to mizu. So, ocha
お茶と
to mizu.
水
Green tea. Or
お
chia.
茶
Cha.
お茶
Ocha.
ご
Gohan.
飯
Mizu. Kudasai. Sushi.
ご飯と寿司。
Gohan to sushi. So, rice and sushi.
水と寿司
Mizu to sushi. Mizu to
す
sushi.
水ください
There we go. Mizu kudasai. Mizu
くだ
kudasai.
さい
Which one of these is water? Duolingo, why have you shown me the picture? That's basically cheating. I'm not going to learn anything by looking at a picture like this. Although I suppose these early lessons are designed for
Mizu.
children, so. Go.
ご飯
Gohan, yeah.
水とご飯ください。
Mizu to gohan kudasai. Sushi.
寿司
お茶
No, I misclicked. That was not an intentional click, chat. Ignore that. Ignore that completely.
くださいご飯
Gohan, mizu, ocha. Gohan. So,
ご
go, ha, n,
お茶と水
ocha, to, mizu, mizu, sushi,
ご
go,
飯
go. Okay, I
Gohan.
got that one wrong completely, chat. I dyslexied that in my head. Kudasai, ocha. It still told me I got a perfect lesson. That isn't right. It needs to tell me when I make mistakes. Otherwise, I'm not going to learn properly. Yeah, Duolingo. Duolingo is made for people who are never actually going to go to the country. It's made for people who just want to quote learn the language. It only starts getting more useful when you get down to like this kind of this part here, when you start to go get traveling, and in section 2 when you actually start wanting to have real interactions with people, whereas most of this is just ingraining basic words and phrases into your head that you might never need, but it sort of it's supposed to begin formulating the basics in your head, how words are formed, things like that. All right, let's go back to hiragana.
す
Su,
し
she.
う
Let's see if this pen works now. Ooh, pen upside down. Right, there it is. Ooh. Nope, not all the way. There we go.
こ
Ko. Ko. Shitsu.
しす
Shitsu.
牛
Ushi.
う
Ushi. Ushi.
牛
Shiko. Shiko. Shi.
し
Shi.
し
Ko.
こ
Su.
す
Shi. There we go. Kosu. Kosu.
こ
Yeah.
す
Usu.
寿司
I'm going to be loading all of these up onto YouTube afterwards as one of the first, like, well, I guess slightly edited series on the channel. So if you missed the stream today and want to also join learning with me in the future, this will it will be on my YouTube, uploaded into a more edited down video once I eventually get time to do so.
寿司
Sushi.
しす
No.
し
There we go. Ushi.
牛
Sushi.
寿司
Koshi. Yeah.
腰
Usu. Shiko. Usu. Usu.
薄
Ko. Su.
すす
Su. Su.
すす
Usu. Yeah, that's why I'm using Duolingo really. Even if I stop using it for basic sentence learning and things like that, it's really good for just repetition on hiragana and katakana. So, if anything, just doing daily lessons on hiragana and katakana, just repetition, learning the words, for me as essentially a complete beginner, it's going to be relatively useful. So if anything, even if you don't pay for it, just use the free version. Doing daily lessons, just in katakana and hiragana on it, are probably worth it. Worth 5-10 minutes a day using Duolingo. But any more than that, I recommend actually going to a proper lesson, which hopefully at some point I'll get someone with someone who knows what they're actually saying to come on the stream and teach me in person, because that's probably going to be much more entertaining. Shiu.
しう
Ushi.
薄
Ushi. Usu. I can't believe I got that wrong. Shika. Shika.
しか
But it's a good thing I am getting things wrong, because every time you get something wrong like this, it only motivates me to get it right and actually ingrain the repetition into my mind and properly learn these things. Don't worry, Mr. Fujin. It might not be you. It might not be you, although I do know where you live, so you cannot escape. Koshi. Koshi. Sushi.
牛
Ushi. Ushi. Sushi. Shika. Susu. Shisu. Koshi. Wait, you can hire tutors via the embassy website. How much does that cost, though? How much does that going to cost?
赤
Aka. Shika.
鹿
Sai. Sai.
サイ
Sai. Aka. Aka.
赤
Shika.
サイ
Sai. Hmm. Yeah, no, I might do some kind of like online part-time degree in Japanese. I feel like, or some kind of language learning course that I get a proper certificate in, because that would make me actually do it and actually put my heart into it. I wouldn't just be doing it on stream. Right. Ika
イカ
kasa.
傘
Yeah.
う
Usa
さ
shika
か
sai.
あ
Ah. Sai. 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 Aka.
鹿
Shika. Kasa. Kasa.
傘
Ika.
Aka.
Yeah, I don't need to learn American language because you're just using our language, so it's fine. It's fine.
Aka.
Aka.
A.
Aka. Usa.
うさ
Ika. Aka. Sasa.
鹿
Shika. Usa. Usa.
1
Ichi. 1. I think I already knew that. Dobson, I can't read that yet. I still can't read that yet. I know it says, I think that says ku, maybe, at the start. Maybe. Probably not. Actually, that's probably katakana. Oh, sorry. Bless me, chat. Sneezing from the pollen in the air. That's annihilating my nose. Right. Sai. Aka. Ka. Sasa. Shika. There we go. I don't know if you heard me sneezing or not. I moved my mic away as fast as I could. Squid. Yeah. I do love octopus. Every time somewhere sells Japanese food, like a restaurant or a street food vendor or an event, I always go for takoyaki. Love that stuff.
わ
Even though it burns the inside of your mouth if it's fresh. And admittedly, even though I've been to Dotonbori in Osaka, that was not the best takoyaki I've had. The best takoyaki I had was actually in a restaurant in Reading. Funnily enough, because just the stuff they put on it is delicious. There's also some nice places in London. Although next time, well, in November when I'm in Japan, I'm going to be trying a lot more different types of food.
海
Umi.
U-
Umi.
み
Sea. I think I knew that. The Umi Sea. Osaka. As in which restaurant in Reading? Well, the restaurant, it's called Osaka, after the city. It's very nice there. Bit expensive, but it tastes when I got takoyaki like a year ago, it was nice. Chi.
ち
Chi and sa are very
Eh.
easy to get mixed up when you're first learning, just due to them being essentially the same thing, but reversed.
え
Eh.
え
Ka. Shi.
し
Wa.
わ
Mi.
み
Chi.
家
Yeah.
家
Yeah.
いえ
Yeah. House. But if you add one more E to the front of that, it means... Wait, does that mean no? Or is it to air? I can't remember, actually. I actually can't remember. Ue. Kami. I know that means God. That's easy to learn. No, I was eating takoyaki long before I met you. I think I might be misremembering, but the ones we had in Osaka, I didn't realize how hot they were going to be. But in that little restaurant, yeah, those were nuclear. I put one in my mouth. I was like, "Whoa, what the hell?" Yeah. So you double up the E sound at the start for no. Yes. No, yes. And hair. Okay. Okay. Okay, Fujin. Mr. Fujin. Right, Kami. Kami.
神、川、
Kawa.
川、
Shichi. Shichi.
父、
Yeah.
家、
Shiwa.
しは、
Kami.
神、
Ue.
神、
Ka.
が、
Mi.
み、
Paper. Yeah, I guess it depends. More people are going to use the kanji spelling for those. I assume. Yeah, someone I know has told me about that one on the Oxford Road. I probably need to go and have a look, actually. Although I hate going down Oxford Road. I don't like it down there. For various reasons.
うわ、うわ、
Uwa, I think that's what it said. Yeah. Cheat sheet. Cheat sheet. Cheat sheet. We just did that. Chishi. Kami. Uwa. Chichi. Ue.
父、
Shi. Chi. Yeah. Man, I mean, I'm actually happy that there's so many people who know their Japanese in the chat. So, all right, I might have to put on a stab vest and walk down that direction, Vorlon. I might have to do that. Oh, I forgot about the combos and the Daka one. Forgot about those. Right, let's do more. Let's do another. Fight my way through the order food bit because
寿司とご飯
sushi to gohan. Ocha
お茶く
kudasai.
お茶と水、お茶、
Ocha to mizu, green tea and water. Ocha to mizu. Water mizu.
ず
寿司です。
It's sushi. Sushi desu.
ご飯とお茶、
Gohan to ocha. Fujin, you're going to have to sit down and teach me these in real life at some point. Actually say them to me out loud, as much as that might be. Might need to get over the cringe barrier. But, yeah. Cha. Cha. Yeah, a lot of Japanese has very similar things in Chinese because they all sort of source from the same part of ancient history. Same writing systems. Mizu.
水
Oh, I all I saw was water. Completely ignored the desu. Gohan,
ご飯、
kudasai,
ください。
ocha, sushi, mizu. That was my first mistake, chat. My first actual mistake. I was too distracted reading your guys' messages in the chat. Oh yeah, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you are enjoying the stream, leave a little like on the video below the player. You know it's there. Really does help in the algorithm. If I need to grow in any ways, I need to remember to do these YouTube shilly things more often.
お茶、
Oh, chat. Yeah, like and subscribe, chat. Gohan this. So Go han de
す
su. All right, I remember that. I remember that correctly. I'm happy about that.
お茶です
Ocha desu. Gohan kudasai. So that is Gohan kudasai.
くだ
ご飯
Gohan
寿司と水
sushi to mizu.
寿司
Sushi
水
mizu o
お
cha
茶
gohan
ご飯
kudasai.
水とお茶です
Thank you, Kurt. Thank you. I'm not going to use real Duolingo in Japan because I knew you just attacked me in my sleep. Right.
水
Mizu to ocha desu. It's water and green tea. Mizu to ocha desu. Adding the desu means you're referring to it. So it's, or it is.
寿司とご飯です
I think that was, if I remember that correctly.
寿司とご飯です
Sushi
と
to
ご
gohan
飯
desu.
です
Sushi gohan
ご飯
ocha mizu kudasai. It's water, so mizu
Mizu
desu.
desu.
Sushi to gohan desu. Yeah, it's unfortunately for me, these early ones I just repeat the same basic phrase over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah. But at least I'm going to split these up. We're going back to hiragana, chat. More hiragana time. Desu, the it, is implied. Yeah. Yeah. Desu is. It's. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, Duolingo is taking some creative liberties when it comes to the basic translations. So you can shout at Duolingo if it's teaching me something wrong. And in the future, you guys feel free to correct me. Ki, n, o, ta.
金
Kin,
お
o,
お
o,
うん
n,
うん
n, o,
おうん
n,
うん
n,
た
ta.
た
Ta. I think out of all hiragana that I've ever learned, I like the look of ta the most. It's probably my favorite hiragana, if I'm honest.
た
Ta.
お
O.
お
And or to me looks like someone raising their eyebrow, going or, like they've just seen something surprising. Or eyebrow raise.
うん
N. Now chat. Do not type N in the chat.
き
Alright? As much as you're also trying to help me learn,
き
just hold off. I know you have to be, you're going to have a gif of Goku saying, no, stop, don't do it. Holding back your hand. Don't do it.
き
Key.
き3 3 3 3
I think it's saying sun. I think.
ん
Yeah, 3.
た
Ta, n,
ん
a, o,
o
ki. Ah, hello, podcast of the Lotus Eaters. Okay, I know the first word. That means Nihon. Nihon wa kanji I can't read. De ki. Ooh. Okay, I can't read that. I know it says Nihon though at the start. That means Japan. I know that. Hello, Janvi. Welcome to the stream. Or.
うん
O. Ta. N. Ki. Ka.
秋
A. Ki. A. Ki. Autumn. Aki. Look, Hypo, there's no point typing back at the... Yes, the Japanese can stay. There's no point typing back at the Lotus Eaters YouTube channel there. They're probably using a Google Translate, knowing the operator of that account. Right, raise his eyebrow. Raise his eyebrow.
し
Right, she. U.
う
U.
す
Su.
す
Kosu. Kosu. Susu.
すす
Shiu.
しこ
No. Shiu. Okay, I know why they make you learn those in tandem due to how often they look the same, especially when I'm looking at these very rapidly. Shisu.
しす
Iko.
牛
Well, I suppose that's going to help me learn, actually. Okay, Hypo, I won't say who it is to avoid completely embarrassing him on the stream. So I wouldn't want to do that. But it's one of the moderators in Arena Chat.
牛牛
U
う
し
し
こす
cow. Kosu.
しし
Shi.
しし
Shisu.
し
Shisu.
す
腰
Koshi.
腰
Shiko.
し
Shiko.
こ
Shiu. Sushi.
寿司
Kosu. Shishi.
ここ
Ugh.
ここ
Koko.
ここ
Here. Koko desu. Yeah, I need to start using... Grok apparently is alright at it.
寿司
Sushi. No. Sushi, not shisu. Shisu. Susu. Shishi. Shiko. Koshi.
しし
Shishi. There we go. Right, making good progress. I haven't made many mistakes yet, but that's only because this is stuff I kind of have memories of in the past, so it's actually just relearning stuff I've already learnt before. And as I said before, chat, Duolingo is probably only going to be the first 1 or 2 streams of my Japanese learning journey, as I'll probably try out a new version of it. A new version of now the daily channel. Look, you've used all 3 Lotus Eaters channels now to type in. Look, I think you're just afraid that I'm going to come into work, start speaking fluent Japanese one day, and yeah, everyone's going to applaud me for my hard work.
あ
Oh, ah,
か
ka,
さ
sa. No, there we go.
い
E. Oh, this is janky and annoying. Aka, aka,
赤
shika. Oh, that's not working. Okay.
さん
Sa,
さん
san. Sa,
さん
yeah. Shika,
か
sai,
さい
usa, ika, kami. How is this giving you flashbacks to that Harry Potter PC game? Ah,
あ
sai,
朝
asa,
あ
sa,
さ
aka,
赤
kami,
神
kasa,
傘
asa, ika. Oh yeah, you have to do the line draggy thing faster than with using the Xbox controller. Yes. I might play that on stream at some point because it's quite a fun game, and it's been about a year since I played it. Shika.
鹿
I might play Deep Rock Galactic. I've been meaning to potentially play that at some point. Kasa.
1
Ichi. So
い
chi.
ち
Kasa.
傘
Sai. Sai.
Sai.
Ie.
家
Usa. Aka. Select the correct characters for kasa. Kasa. Ka, red.
さい
Sai. So, sa, I. Sa, sa. Chika. Ie. Usa, ka. Usaka. Collectible figures of girls with massive honkers.
父
Raises eyebrow. Yes, so Hypo, you are indeed talking to a brick wall. It's just that brick wall has ears. Chi. Shiwa.
しは
Ue. Ue.
神
Kami. Chi.
父
Chi. Shiwa.
家
Ie.
い
Ie.
え
Kami.
神
Shiwa.
しは
Chi.
父
Ishi.
子
Ua.
は
Chichi.
上
Well, it seems to be lots of people learning Japanese. all of a sudden. Ue. Kami.
神
Shi. Chicha? I think. Okay. Chi. Ah, damn it. Got some learning to come.
しは
Iwa. Ue.
上
Kami.
七
Chichi. So,
ちち
chi. Kami.
神
Chi.
ち
Chi.
知
Shi.
識
Ue.
家
Ue.
上
Ue. Fuck. I was going too quickly. Rotated the symbol for E in my head to make it U. I keep speeding up. That keeps being my main folly here. Speeding up.
しは
Not using my eyes and not using my brain. Need to use my brain, chat. It's very important.
しは
Shiwa. Uwa. Uwa.
えみ
Me. Me. Uwa. Uwa. Ue. Ie. Shiwa. Chi. Ah, there we go. Learning going well, chat. 1 hour, 10 minutes in. Doing well. Although the heat is beginning to get to me. It's still very hot. Alright, let's go back and let's do another Ocha Sushi Kudasai lesson. Let's recap this level with a reward at the end. Ooh!
寿司とご飯ください。
Sushi to gohan kudasai.
ご飯、水。
Gohan mizu. Wait,
ご飯、水。
they didn't add a to in there, so it's just
ご飯、
gohan mizu.
水とご飯です。
It's so mizu. So yeah, mizu to gohan. Yeah. Yeah.
水とお茶です。
Mizu to ocha desu.
で
Mizu.
す。
No. I can't believe I just did that.
Mizu
Mizu to ocha desu. Desu. I always get the su and the zu mixed up because they are still the same base bit of symbol, but with the two little dashes on the top. I don't remember what they're called.
寿司と水です。
It's sushi and water. I could do with some mizu right
ご
now,
飯と
actually.
寿司です。ご飯と寿司です。
Gohan to sushi desu. Gohan to sushi
で
desu.
す。
寿司とお茶です。
It's sushi and green tea.
ご飯とお茶です。
Gohan
ご飯と
to
お
ocha
茶
ocha desu.
です。
Gohan to ocha desu. There we go. XP boost. Prove you're a legend. Alright, sure.
寿司ください。
Sushi kudasai. Sushi green tea. So sushi ocha.
お茶。
ご飯です。
Gohan
で
desu.
す。
I'm looking at you, chat. You're distracting me. Right, there's no time limits. Good. Rice and water. So Gohan to mizu. ご飯
と
と水。
水
水とご飯です。
水とご飯です。So, 水
水
とご飯で
ですす。
Sushi and water.
寿
sushi
司
と水。
水
ご飯と寿司ください。
ご飯と寿司ください。ご飯と寿司くだ
くだ
さい
さい。。
Sushi and green tea. 寿司
寿司と
とお茶。
お茶。
お茶と水ください。
お
お
茶
茶
と水
水
くだ
く
さい。
ださい。
Green tea sushi. お茶寿司。
寿司。
水とお茶です。
水とお
お
茶
茶
です
で。す。
お茶ください。
お茶ください。It's sushi and rice. 寿司
寿司
とご
ご
飯
飯
です。
です。
お茶とご飯です。
It's green tea and rice.
寿司とお茶です。
It's sushi and green tea. Yeah. Sushi とお茶です。Sushi とお茶です。
ご飯。
水ご飯。So, water, rice.
ご飯水
ご飯、水。Perfect lesson. You earned a legendary on this level. Come on. You're going to let me out? Come on. You can do it, Duolingo. Alright. It's frozen. There we go. Back into full screen. Right. There we go. We've got legendary and saying sushi, rice, water, green tea. Very good at that, Chad. I'm very intelligent. Right. Let us do some more hiragana, I think. That's probably going to be the main thing I'm learning today. Tempting to learn hiragana.
お、
Oh,
好き、
suki,
好
き
き、
like. Kudasai. So da. Kudasai means please. Yes. Not kurasai. Kudasai.
き、
Ki.
うん、
Mm.
うん。
Ah
あ、
or
し、
she
うん
ki.
青、
Ao
あ、
ao
お、
blue.
さん、
Owl. Sun. All right. Ooh, microphone. Don't come out the stand. There we go. Shita. Cheetah.
下、
歌
Uta. I think that said uta. Uta. Tsuki.
好
Tsuki.
き、
Aki.
秋、
Uta.
歌
Cheetah.
下、
Sun.
北、北、北、
Kita. I think that said kita.
き、
Kita.
た、
基地基地基地
Kichi. Shio. 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 Suki. Eki. I think that means train station. Eki. Kao. Sun. Oh.
M M M M M
M.
M
M.
M
Yen. N. Yen. I think there's a different symbol for yen. But that says N. Not yen. Yen. It says etten. Interesting. Why can't all languages be based off Germanic or Latin characters? Alright. Su, you, re, ra.
You.
You. This is one of the funkier bits of hiragana that exist, because it literally looks like a fish. And yes, Latin, I'm not a fan of Latin. I'm not. It's not high up there on my list of top 10 languages. Su. So this is not. This su has more of a T pronunciation at the start instead of su. Su. Quite hard to differentiate them, to be honest. If you're as tired and hot and bothered as I am. Yeah, I've got no idea why it does, but you. I don't know why, but it just makes me. I just seem to know it because it's very unique in how it looks. Re. 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 Su. You. Re. La. 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 Re. Not e. Re.
Yuki.
Yuki. Yuki. You. Sa. Ra. Re. Su. La. Re. Re. You. Ra. Su. E.
Tsuki.
Tsuki. Tsuki. Moon. Tsuki. There we go. I might have to start doing these Duolingo things every day, because even if it's not the full portion of a stream, I could do like 20 minutes of this before I get into gaming, or 20 minutes of this at the end of a gaming stream. That would get me going on the learning curve, as it were. I've made one mistake. I'm still in the Bronze League. All right. Do I want to do any more today? I might go to bed early. All right. Let's see. let's do some more food ordering. Skip tips. Gohan kudasai. So gohan
ください。
kudasai.
水ください。
Mizu kudasai. Sushi
寿司
kudasai.
ください。
水、
Mizu. Gohan kudasai. Gohan kudasai.
お茶ください。
Ocha kudasai. Mizu, sorry, water, rice. So mizu gohan. Mizu gohan.
お茶、寿司、
Ocha sushi. Rice sushi. No, I ignored every French lesson I ever took. I just couldn't stand it. And now I can barely say je suis la baguette. The only way I got any form of grade in my French GCSE is because I memorized some answers to the speaking exam and just gave stock memorized answers. I didn't care and didn't learn anything. Whereas this, I actually care about learning Japanese. I actually do want to be able to say things. So, but I'm probably going to have to get a proper tutor, someone who I can speak with and learn it verbally. Gohan
ご飯
sushi.
寿司
水、ご飯、
Mizu
ご
gohan.
飯、
お茶水
Ocha mizu
寿司、寿司、
sushi. Sushi rice. Sushi
ご
gohan.
飯
Ocha kudasai. Ocha
kudasai.
kudasai. Ocha sushi. Ocha sushi.
sushi.
There we go. Core of that done. Do I want to do more today? I think I'm going to go completely dehydrated. I'm getting a headache, chat. It's unfortunately been very hot today, so I think I might have to end the stream a little earlier than I would have liked to. I know I do apologize for ending quite suddenly. It is just very hot, and I find myself disassociating in this heat and getting a bit of a headache. No. Whereas I am going to Japan, so I do want to learn, and I kind of need to learn, because if something bad happens, and the guy I'm with, the two mates I'm going with, aren't able to communicate properly, I'm going to need to say some things to get myself out of trouble. Not that we get ourselves into any trouble. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching, chat. I'm afraid I'm going to have to call it there, because I'm getting too dehydrated and need to go to bed. Because I have to work tomorrow. Yay, work, yeah. Ooh, love working. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching, chat. If you enjoyed this stream, please leave a like and a subscribe on the channel, YouTube video. You know how it works. You know the deal. Every other YouTube channel says it. There's also a notification bell if you want to get notified when I'm next live and you haven't seen my tweets or Discord messages. The next stream hopefully will be more Duolingo or a round of GeoGuessr later in the week, because I haven't done GeoGuessr for a week or two now, so that is high on the list of priority for me. Do GeoGuessr or Duolingo, or do both. Do an hour of Duolingo maybe, and then an hour of GeoGuessr. I think I might do that later in the week. So yeah, like and subscribe, chat. Enjoy the hot weather in the UK if you're enjoying it, and yeah, I will see you later, chat. Sayonara.